Let me tell you a story. In 2014, Ronald Redd, an unassuming janitor from Vermont, passed away. Nothing about him screamed wealth. He wore old clothes, drove an aging car, and had a modest home. Yet, after his death, the world discovered he was worth $8 million. Contrast this with Richard Foscone, a successful Merrill Lynch executive. Richard had all the signs of success: mansions, luxury cars, private jets. But by 2008, he declared bankruptcy, unable to manage his expenses. What's the lesson here? Ronald Read understood a truth most of us overlook. Wealth isn't about what you see, it's about what you don't. Richard Foscone may have looked rich, but Ronald Redd was rich. This is one of the many lessons Morgan Housel reveals in his groundbreaking book, The Psychology of Money. Lesson 1. Behavior greater than knowledge. Housel begins by dismantling a common myth. Managing money is about intelligence. It's not. It's about behavior, patience, humility, and self-control. Think about it. Ronald Read didn't have a high-paying job or insider tips on the stock market, but he lived below his means, invested consistently, and let compounding work its magic. Over decades, his small, regular investments grew into a fortune. Contrast that with Richard, whose desire to live extravagantly outpaced his earnings. His downfall wasn't about a lack of financial knowledge, it was about letting his ego dictate his spending. Lesson 2. The Power of Enough. Here's another story that Housel shares. At a lavish party hosted by a billionaire, someone remarked to the writer Joseph Heller, "Did you know our host made more money in a single day than you earned from your entire book, Catch-22? Heller smiled and replied, "I have something he'll never have, enough." This simple response hides a profound truth. Knowing when to stop is one of life's greatest skills. Most of us keep moving the goalpost. Once we hit one milestone, we immediately set a higher one. Housel argues that this endless chase for more is a trap. It breeds dissatisfaction, anxiety, and poor financial decisions. True wealth lies in contentment, not in accumulating more, but in appreciating what you have. Lesson 3. Luck, risk, and the illusion of control. Here's a thought experiment. Why did Bill Gates become Bill Gates? He was brilliant, yes. But so were thousands of other young men in the 1970s. What set Gates apart was access. His school was one of the rare institutions with a computer in 1968. Luck and risk, Housel explains, are the two sides of every financial decision. You might think your success is purely due to your efforts, but it's also shaped by factors beyond your control. Similarly, failures often aren't entirely your fault. The lesson? Stay humble. Recognize that luck plays a role in success and don't let risk destroy what you've built. Wealth isn't just about growing your money, it's about protecting it. Lesson 4. The importance of saving. Many people obsess over investments, chasing the hottest stocks or timing the market. But Housel argues that the most important financial skill isn't maximizing returns, it's maximizing your savings rate. Why? Because savings give you freedom. They're a buffer against life's uncertainties. They allow you to take risks, change careers, or survive a market crash without panic. And here's the twist. You don't need a specific reason to save. Housel says, savings is the gap between your ego and your income. The less you spend to impress others, the more you can save for your future. Lesson 5. Time is your greatest ally. Let's talk about Warren Buffett. He's worth over $100 billion today. But do you know the secret to his wealth? It's not just his investing genius, it's his age. Buffett started investing at age 10. The magic of compounding had over 7 decades to work its wonders. If Buffett had started investing at 30, his net worth would be a fraction of what it is today. The takeaway? Start early. Even small amounts grow exponentially when given enough time. As Housel puts it, time is the most powerful force in investing. Lesson 6. Wealth is freedom. Let's end with this powerful idea. Money isn't about buying things, it's about buying control. Think of a time when you felt trapped. Maybe you stayed in a job you hated or worried about how to pay your bills. Money, Housel explains, gives you the freedom to make choices. It buys peace of mind. We often confuse wealth with luxury, but true wealth is the ability to wake up and say, "Today I can do whatever I want." Key takeaways for a new mindset: 1. Wealth is what you save, not what you spend. 2. Know when to say enough. 3. Respect luck and risk. They shape every outcome. 4. Prioritize saving over flashy returns. 5. Let time and compounding do the heavy lifting. 6. Use money to buy freedom, not possessions. Your call to action. So, what's your relationship with money? Are you chasing fleeting symbols of success? Or are you building a life of freedom and contentment? If these lessons resonate with you, consider diving deeper into Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money. It's not just a book about finance, it's a guide to living a meaningful life.